Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the San Francisco 49ers on Monday night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We starting the season, okay? Season's getting ready to start for us, baby. Against the Niners at their house, okay? And we got to go in there and handle business, all right? We're going to talk about this game. Comment down below, subscribe, and give me your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts and give the video a thumbs up as well, okay? Now, listen. I want to start at the top when I talk about this matchup between the Jets and the Niners, okay? I'm looking at Robert Saleh, man, and I'm saying, listen, everybody knows, everybody on the hot seat. Everybody on the hot seat, okay? If y'all don't get it done this year, you might be done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we all know what's going on here, okay? I'm looking at Saleh, and I'm saying to myself, hey, man, you had issues with time management last season. Have you cleaned that up, right? Also, are you prepared for Kyle Shanahan, okay, and what he's going to bring to the table? We know that Saleh, spent time over there with the Niners. He was the defensive coordinator. Him and Kyle Shanahan have an amazing relationship. Man, are you ready for what he's going to bring to the table, man? Are you ready for that mental joust? Are you ready for his run scheme, his packages, everything he's going to bring to the table? Are you prepared for all the things that he's going to throw at you? You know what I'm saying? Saleh knows him very, very well. Are you ready for what's up? And are you ready to make those defensive adjustments when you need to, when necessary, all right? Also, are you going to have this team prepared to swing West Coast, which we know historically the New York Jets do struggle swinging West Coast, no matter who it is, whether it's playing the Raiders, whether it's playing, the Chargers as well. We struggle. We know we struggled against the Niners in the past as well. Are you going to have this team fully prepared swinging West Coast? And are they going to be disciplined? We know the New York Jets have also had issues. You look at last season, being heavily penalized. Stupid penalties that would help extend other teams' drives. Well, there was penalties on fourth down, I remember, last season that just drove me crazy. I watched Michael Clemens do this, where we could have taken these guys off the field. We would get a penalty, and it would be 3rd and 10, and it would give them a first down. And I was just like, oh, my goodness, right? You can't do that against the Niners. If you give the Niners offense another crack, another chance, they'll make you pay for it, okay? Do not give up just easy penalty yards to this well-coached football team. You will lose if you do that. Also looking at Nathaniel Hackett, and I'm saying, hey, bro, are you going to get your offensive game plans together? I know we got Aaron Rodgers back into the fold. He has carte blanche to kind of, do his own thing within the system, change things up, checks at the line, audibles and adjustments. But Nathaniel Hackett also has to be prepared to make offensive adjustments during this year. He stunk last season at offensive adjustments. He was terrible. He was terrible last season adjusting offensively. He has to get better, okay? And again, he's got Aaron Rodgers back in the fold, fully healthy this season, and I know that that's going to go a long way as well. But he better get it together because everybody and they mama wanted him fired going into the offseason. Everybody wanted him gone, okay? Now, talking about the offense, listen, big question. The offensive line, how are they going to perform? Okay, how are they going to perform? Didn't play together all throughout the preseason. So let's see what goes on here. We got new pieces, Tyron Smith. We got Simpson and guard. You got Morgan Moses. Can they gel quickly? Okay, because let me tell you something. Lloyd, Warner, Bosa, the Niners are bringing it, okay? They're going to have guys screaming off the edge, and those guys are not going to be playing. Please properly protect Aaron Rodgers, okay? You do not want this man getting banged around, okay, getting cracked and getting put on his back. That's the last thing that you want to see, all right? You must properly protect Aaron Rodgers, and I want to see if this offensive line is up to snuff and got everything going, get some momentum rolling early, especially again against this Niners pass rush. Another thing I think is very important playing against the Niners offensively is to run the football effectively. That is partly to this offensive line as well. They got to open up the holes, but I need to see Breece Hall get the ball in his hands early and often. Let's ease up the pressure on Aaron Rodgers a bit and just allow him to kind of manage the game and make throws when necessary instead of, putting him in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, something like that. Give him a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, something like that, so that it's just easy completions, pitch and catch, and we can keep moving. And he doesn't have to, drop back and make these just bombs down the field. We don't need to see that. I need to see Breece Hall get the ball in his hands. Let's run the football effectively, and let's beat the Niners up that way, and then everything will open up off of that, okay? I also want to see Breece get the ball in his hands in the receiving game, too, just to, again, because I know for a fact the Niners are going to bring a lot of pressure early because they're going to want to test things, okay? So get the ball out of his hands quickly, set some things up, some screens, get guys involved, but again, Breece Hall definitely needs the ball in his hand. For some reason, bruh, and I'm not saying for some reason, Garrett Wilson is unbelievable, right? I got a feeling that Garrett Wilson is going to have a game coming up against the Niners. And I like the Niners corners. They're solid. Ward and Lenore, those guys can get after it. But let me tell you something. I feel like the connection between Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers is going to be displayed early in this season, and it's going to start in this game. And I feel like Garrett Wilson is going to go off in this game. So I want to see that. Get the ball in his hands as well. This is our young guy, our wide receiver that is going to show that he's one of those guys to the rest of the league this upcoming year, just in case they didn't know, because a lot of people already know that he's really good. But if you didn't know, I got a feeling that Garrett Wilson is going to let you know this season for sure with his play, and it's going to start against the Niners. So I expect Garrett Wilson to have a really solid game. I'm also looking at, Mike Williams as well. I know they're going to feel out, and he's kind of on a pitch count. They're going to watch him because, again, he's coming off of that injury, but he's going to be 100% fully ready to go. He's been practicing. Everything's been good. But I want to see what he's going to give us, because in case they do kind of, and I know the Niners are going to try to bracket Garrett Wilson and lock in and hone in on him. That should open up opportunities for Mike Williams. This is a big body guy. Go up and get that football and handle business, Mike. Also, Allen Lazard, brother. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to revitalize yourself this season? Are you going to be the guy we saw last season, or are you changing things around? And are you going to be the Allen Lazard that we thought that we were signing, that were coming from the Packers? I got a feeling that Allen Lazard is going to turn things around. He's had a solid offseason. Things are just feeling different. Aaron Rodgers is back. I think Allen Lazard is going to have his opportunities as well, offensively, to make a difference here. Also, you look at the situation, man. Aaron Rodgers, okay? If we keep him upright, bruh, he's going to be able to make things happen. But we must protect him properly, okay? We must protect him properly, all right? As long as Aaron Rodgers is upright, he's got it upstairs. He's not 25-year-old Aaron Rodgers, but he's still damn good, okay? And he can still make things happen. As long as he's upright, I'm not even worried about Aaron Rodgers, okay? Now, we go into the defensive side of the ball here. Boy, oh boy. Listen, everybody was like, oh, well, the Niners, they don't have their guys back yet. There's 3 guys that they got to work. Listen, Trent Williams, big deal. That's done, okay? He signed it. He's getting paid. He's back. He was at practice for them. Christian McCaffrey, they're still dealing with, his calf and situation, but he's back. He was at practice. He's going to play. Brandon Ayuk got his deal as well. He was back and practicing, so they got their guys back and they're ready to go. I'm looking at the situation, man, and I'm saying to myself, listen, we need to be prepared for Christian McCaffrey, okay? We all know that man going to get the ball. When they hand the ball off to him, we've got to rally to the ball and we've got to gang tackle. Don't try to go up high on this guy. Don't throw your body. You better wrap, because if you don't, he's going to run you over and it's going to be a ton of yards after that. We must corral to the football when it comes to him, okay? Another thing as well is getting pressure on Brock Purdy. We must do that as well. Bang him around and get him on the ground quickly. Once you start doing those things start to change a little bit for Purdy. He'll give you a pick, okay? You know what I'm saying? Strip sack, it'll be there, but we have to get after him. You look at the situation with Hassan Riddick. He ain't going to be playing. We'll see what happens with him going forward. That's an ugly situation that's getting uglier by the day between the Jets and Hassan Riddick. But he's not here to this point. Jermaine Johnson, okay? Listen, You got to have a big year for us again this year. We need double-digit sacks, though, bruh. We need you to get after it, okay? It starts Monday night. Get after it. The other guy that has a ton of pressure on him, Will McDonald, okay? Get after it, bruh. Get after it. You got haters left and right saying you shouldn't have been selected by the Jets in the first round. You shouldn't have been the guy that was going to be here, okay? All this stuff swirling. Again, Hassan Riddick not playing. We need you, bruh. We need you to step up. We need you to put pressure on these quarterbacks this season. It starts Monday night. Show people what time it is and what's up. A lot of pressure on Will McDonald, and there's going to be a lot of eyes on him as well. I think that Quinnen Williams is going to get after it as well and push the pocket. So he's going to be a factor as well in getting the Purdy as well. Now I'm looking at Deebo Samuel. Whew. This man is a weapon of all weapons. And I'm saying to myself, hey, they've been talking about Sauce traveling, okay? You know what I'm saying? Get your luggage, get your bag, wherever he's going. I need to see Sauce following him, man. I need to see Sauce following him, bro. If Sauce is the best corner in the league, and we all believe that, I do as well, right? He needs to be following these guys, man, these top targets. He needs to do that. And Sully and them talked about that happening this upcoming season. If they're going to be doing that, I need to see Sauce following Deebo. Because if he start getting off, it's going to be a long day for the Jets. It's going to be a long day. We got to try to contain him, man. Also, again, Ayuk, good wide receiver as well. I think DJ Reed will be able to, put the clamps on him. I am worried about Kittle, though. Ooh, brother. We know that the Jets struggled covering tight ends. We've seen this in the past. Our linebacker and safety core is going to be tested. Kittle is a monster, bro. He's one of the best tight ends in the league. Some people consider him the best. I'm not here to argue, okay? Travis Kelce's unbelievable as well, but Kittle is serious business too. We have to find a way to try to contain this guy. He's the weapon that, man, if you lose if you lose him, bro, you're going to get roasted, bro. You're going to get roasted. And he's a tight end. This man does everything well. It's not just, in the receiving game. He's a great route runner. He can catch the football, but he can also block his keister off as well. You know what I'm saying? He'll grab you up and put you on the ground. Serious business in the running game. So we've got to keep our eyes on him too. Now, with all that said, man, so many things moving and shaking. I am taking the New York Jets to beat the San Francisco 49ers on Monday night. I'm taking the Jets to beat the Niners 17-14. I think it's a tight game. I think it's low scoring. I don't think it's going to be very pretty, right? I think it's going to just be a slobber knocker where it's just haymakers left and right, a very defensively dominant game. And I think that Aaron Rodgers is just going to lead a final drive a little bit late in the fourth, and Greg Zuerlein kicks the field goal and takes the game away. That's what I have. I have the Jets again beating the Niners 17-14. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this Jets game? Jets against Niners. What are your thoughts? Monday night, the lights is going to be bright. What are your thoughts on the matchup with our defense and their offense? Do you think Sully's going to be prepared? You know what I'm saying? Do you think we're going to be able to get after Purdy? Do you think that Will McDonald's going to be able to step up? What are your thoughts about our offense, man? How are you feeling about Aaron Rodgers? What do you think he's going to be able to do? Do you think Breece Hall is going to be able to run the football effectively? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.